Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Dialar's Twi'lek Tactics. In this video, this Cyber Rebellion video, we're going to be going over two systems that you're going to be using a lot, and they're actually quite beneficial to your account when you play this game. And that is, as you saw the thumbnail, the Rebirth system and the Inherit system. Alright, so bear with me. We got to listen to some horrible frickin' elevator music. It's never going to grow on me. So the Inherit system and the Rebirth system. Let's come over here. It is under the modification section of this main home screen, or if you hit the little icon up top, you can go to modification right here. Just click on it and you go, well, you'll walk right over to them. So why might you use these two systems? Let's discuss the Rebirth system first, because the Rebirth system is actually kind of tied in to the Inherit system. Now, what the Rebirth system allows you to do from this window. So this game really, I'm only on day, I think 9, and you really only need, for the first week and a bit, only need 6 heroes. You don't really need one team. You know, eventually you're going to want to start to be building other heroes, because then you can sub in and out heroes for like boss fights or PvP fights or AoE fights or single target fights, right? Because there's mechanics in this game. There's a version of Saki that will just counterattack you every time you do an AoE and you can't hit her. So in that case, you might want to build nothing but assaults, right? So this system, at least in the beginning, is going to allow you to recoup some of the resources, because really, like I said, you really only need 6 heroes. So I kind of already preloaded this for you. These top 6, these front 6 are the ones that I use right now currently. I have no use for a level 25 6-star Saki, I don't remember her last name, bow and arrow. She's an assault, but she does AoE. So I kind of want those resources back, because the resources are quite stingy. The leveling resources are kind of stingy in the game. I've found there's no real way. There is places you can farm the resources to build your heroes, but it takes time, especially if you're not buying stamina refreshes. So you might want to use all the XP that you put into this version. So you click on her, and you see right down here, she's going to reset back to level 1, and she's going to return all of the items consumed. So she's going to go from 25, boom, back to 21. You're going to get these back. You can shuffle them somewhere else. Now, the reason why I say that the Rebirth system in effect plays into the Inherit system, because you cannot use the Inherit system on heroes that are higher than level 1. They have to be level 1 for you to transfer everything into them. And I will discuss this system in general, but one last thing about the Rebirth system. You can just, for free, no gold cost, nothing, you can just always come here and rebirth one of your heroes and get back all of their resources until they hit level 40. If you were to try and use one of these higher level heroes, say you accidentally leveled 7 heroes, and you know your 8 heroes, and your 7th and 8th hero are level 43. Well, now you're going to have to use one of these tickets. It is now no longer free, and you can get these tickets in the Sundries tab, but keep in mind you will have to purchase this with some resources. So make sure you've done all of your flippy flopping before your hero hits level 40. Okay, so that's Rebirth. Now, also keep in mind, a hero, if you want to use the Inherit system, they have to be level 1. So use the Rebirth system on someone you might have built like up 10 levels, and then you can use the Inherit system. Now, the Inherit system is really cool, because what it does is it allows you, say you've got, we're going to use Dirty Gold as an example. Say I've got another support, because this system can only be used within the class of the unit that you want to use it on. So Dirty Gold, or Dirty Deeds done dirt cheap, she's a support. So I've put her into the Inherit first slot, and if I click on this X, you can now see the units that she will transfer over to. So ideally, you don't want to transfer into a hero with less stars than you. Why is that? Because when you inherit, what you're doing, and if we put her in there, what it's going to do is it's going to transfer everything from Dirty Gold over to the other hero you want to bring up. So say you have heroes you want to try, you can use this free of cost. Just keep in mind they have to be level 1. in order for this to work. Otherwise, they will just not show up on this list. And you see right here, it's going to go from, she's going to go from level 1 to level 55. It says transfer, although it kind of says transferee or transferee. Oh, transferee, transferor. I like it. So she's going to basically lose everything. She's going to reset back to level 1, but she's going to transfer all of the modules, implants, and skill codes, basically everything over to, her name is eluding me right now, but we're going to do it right now since the stars match. If the stars don't match, you can transfer everything from a lower star character into a higher star character without any worry or want. But say if I was to do this, so a 6-star character into a 4-star character, be mindful because there are modules. So skill codes, they can be transferred over. Implants, they can be transferred over, but modules, some modules are gated by star level. Now, those modules will not be transferred over if the hero is of lower star quality than the transferor. But let's just do it. And let's show you. I want to show you that there's nothing on the hero that we're going to transfer over to. So let's go look at my heroes. So Dirty Gold. You see she's got some perfect skill codes. You can kind of see them above my head. You can, oh, there you go. So skill codes. You can see her implants. She's got decent implants. And I'll switch out this one as soon as I can. Modules. You can see she's got these modules, all the ones that she can slot in here that I have opened up, right? And then let's show you who we're going to transfer over to. Why do I forget her name? It's like Hound Mistress. I can't remember her name. But you see, she's got nothing. Pastoral. That's right, Pastoral. So you see she's got nothing. She's level 1. She's got no skill codes. She's got no implants. She's got no modules. She's got nothing. She's naked. She is naked as the day she was born. I'm not gonna go further with that because I don't know how old she is. Let's go back over here to modification. And let's actually do this so you can see how this works. So transferor, Dirty Gold. Transferee, Pastoral. And then we're going to hit the old inherit button. And you can also see switch deploy. So what this means is in all of your formations, like your arena formation or any formation like in story, everything that if you have switch deploy selected, that is going to automatically slot her in where you had Dirty Gold slotted into your team comps. Very, very cool. I give the developers a 10 out of 10 on this system. This system is amazing. And let's just stop screwing around. Let's hit inherit. Boom. All right, so everything that was on Dirty Gold is over here on Pastoral. And just to confirm that, just so I can show you that, because, I can understand a little bit of hesitancy in wanting to do that because it doesn't sound like it should be free, but it is free. And there she is. You see it says she's deployed. And look at that. She's got perfect skill codes. She's got all the same implants, and she's got all the same modules because she was the same star level, so everything transferred over, right? So there you go. Awesome system. Very awesome system. That's how it works. I don't think I'm really missing anything in its explanation. Make use of this system when you're early on, when you're starting this game, because you're going to want to try out everybody. And keep in mind that as you get outside of, I'd say, 100,000 battle rating, you're going to start to want to build your team based on synergies versus just your highest stars. And as such, you might want to switch in and out. Like I actually want to, I don't want to, well, we'll just give this stuff back to my girl, Dirty Gold. Dirty deeds done dirt cheap. Boom, back to her. And now she's right back to normal. But say, I kind of want to remove Zealothy. Yes, she's a healer. Yes, she's an attack buffer. But who I want to build for my team is this version of Pastoral, the Hound of Doom. Now, I'm not going to do it right now because my Hound is only, 5-star, but eventually I do. So this system, like once you start to develop your roster and once you start to want to build into some team synergies, you're going to make use of this system because I don't want to have to level up all of the resources, even though I kind of do want both of these at level 55 with all of the goodies, but we only got so many mods. We only got so many skill codes, although those are kind of easy to get. But this is a way that I could just try it out. I can say for a couple days, once I got Pastoral leveled up, more star levels, at least up to about Red 2, I'd say is where I want to kind of where I'm comfortable just chucking everything over to her. As soon as I get her up to about red 2, then I'm going to try it out. I'm going to try running her in my Broken Armor Bleed build, because she's awesome in that build. And this system allows me to do so without having to go farm up all the resources to level a whole new character who may not work. After I get her all transferred over or inherited over, I might not like her. I might want to go back to the healer. So I might switch back at no cost. So very, very, very cool system. I really, really like it. This is my guide to you, because I do believe as a new player, as a beginning player, you're going to want to make use of this system, and you're going to make use of this system. Just keep in mind with the Rebirth, don't level up heroes outside of your 6 past 40, because it's going to cost you some reset keys. Now, we'll show you where you can get those reset keys. They are up here in the shop. They are in Sundries, and they are in the arena? Right there. They're in Friendship. They're in your Friendship store. So, reset Master Key number 1. They cost 400 points. I know these, Friendship isn't that big of a deal, but, you'd rather spend it on some stamina, some Neurocon, or a Tesseract, or other stuff like this, right? You don't really need this. So, that tip is really the only one I want to give you, other than do try to make sure that if you're using the inherit system, you're going over to a hero that has equal to more stars, so that everything copies over. Otherwise, you're going to be losing out on some modules. They're just going to be lost in the ether. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is my Cyber Rebellion video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it helped. I hope you enjoy my coverage of the game. If you do, say so down in the comments. I'm going to cough. Pardon me. I will catch you in the next one, ladies and gentlemen. Till then, cheers, peace, bye-bye.